What's up guys, it's your Sunday boy Tetsu back at it again with another video.
We work with 7 trans guys.
There's a lot of different stuff in the story.
Man, we got a lot in store for y'all. We got vlogs coming.
Daily topics, vlogs, challenges, and so much more. I hope you guys like our video.
Hit the like button, share.
And I would love if you would hit that subscribe button for me.
First of all, I'm so sorry if my video this week is a bit crappy and all that. It's because I have not been feeling mentally well this past week, but I'm still here to share my story with you guys, so hope you watch it till the end. So this week's topic is coming out as me. I first came across the word transgender when I was about 15 years old. I don't remember exactly how I found it, but I think I was on the internet searching for stuff, like what teens do nowadays. When I found it, it felt like I finally found the answer to everything I was going through that time and what I was feeling like. So if you had a dictionary and my name Tetsu was on it, right beside it would be the same exact definition of what transgender meant. I don't know if you really got that metaphor or whatever you call it. So looking back, after I knew I was trans, I had been dressing in boys' clothing ever since I was 8. That's actually when I exactly remember about my childhood. It's because up until that, many things had been going around in my life. A big part was moving from the Philippines to Japan, so all I thought was the language barrier, so I really didn't know how I felt back then. But ever since I knew, I felt like a boy. So now moving on to actually coming out to somebody. I think I first came out to a relative, my aunt actually, who lives in the Philippines. So I came out through Messenger on Facebook. I had written a letter beforehand. It was a really, 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 really long letter. So I copied and pasted and sent it to her, and her response was that she said she didn't care no matter what sexuality or what I thought I was. What mattered is that I was happy with what I was doing and where I was. So next was telling my parents. That was the hard part because, telling people who are really close to you is I don't know, it's just hard. The same year I came out to my aunt, we were gonna go on vacation in the Philippines, so our plan was to tell my mom, actually both my parents, over a meal. But, things did not go as planned. It turned out that I was hanging out with my cousins while my parents were having a meal with my aunts and uncles. So, turns out my aunt outed me, told my parents I was transgender without me knowing. I only knew this when we went back to Japan. But my aunt didn't do it on purpose or anything to hurt me, but she just thought it was better than if she told than me not ever being able to tell my parents. So that's what happened in the Philippines. So then we came back to Japan, and a few days later, my mom suddenly starts asking me these questions. Hey, don't you have something to tell? No, I haven't done anything wrong. Of course you have something to tell. Tell it. No, I don't. I don't really have anything to say. So we kept going on and on with the same thing, but I really did not know that my aunt outed me, so I had nothing to tell to my mom. But then she started screaming you told your aunt you're transgender, why didn't you tell us at first? I did not remember giving birth to a boy. You were born a girl. You don't have a penis. You'll never be a boy. You are a girl. So she literally started shouting at me, and it crushed me. It crushed me real hard. I went back to my room. I cried a lot. I was just crushed real hard, I'm about to cry. I'm not gonna cry. Don't worry, guys. But as things go on now, things are way better. She started accepting me. My mom buys me boys' clothing. We live apart now, so there's not really that much problem, and things are getting better. So if you ever came out to your parents and it's not well, I suggest you take time, because they are your parents. They're gonna love you no matter what. And I'm so sorry for those who have a really bad situation right now, but I just really hope things get better. So another coming out I want to talk about is coming out to my friends and my school. I first came out to my friend. She was a really good friend. I could talk about anything to her. So I was like, I think I'm transgendered. At this point, I was like sweating so hard. My collars were like all like yucky and wet. Her response was like, "Oh, you're transgendered? Oh, okay." Duh. I was like all like shaking all of a sudden. She's like, "Yeah, cool, man. You're transgender. Yeah, whatever." It's like, yeah. So my friends were like really, really supportive of me being transgender. So I decided to come out to my school. I first went to the school's counselor. I talked a lot about him, what was going on with me when I found out what I wanted to do. And yeah, he was really nice. He actually told the teachers for me because I was too scared to do that. And the teachers were really nice too. They asked me like, what do you want to be called? Do you want to be called this? What are you going to do with the bathroom? Where do you want to change? And all those stuff. And yeah, they actually asked me about PE class and all those stuff that where guys and girls would be divided, and I really thank them for that. So another thing I did after coming out was changing my uniform. So in Japan, most high schools wear uniforms. Actually from junior high, everyone wears uniforms. So I decided I wanted to wear the boys' uniform, at least for my last year in high school. And yeah, that process was extremely long and tiring and like all these shit. Like, it was really hard. But yeah, I got to wear my boys' uniform my last year in high school. Deciding to wear the uniform means like everyone would be confused, so I decided to come out on social media, and the responses were all positive. Thankfully. I received zero, like really seriously, zero negative comments about me being trans. People actually cheered for me. They say, you're really cool, you're living as who you are. It's like, please keep doing that. And that meant a lot to me, so that's what kept me going through my high school years, doing what I wanted, just being me, because like, I am who I am. So I don't want to hide myself because it felt like lying to everyone. So in my case, coming out has impacted me really well. I actually went and asked my friends what they felt and what they saw, what changes they saw in me after I came out. They said that I laughed more, like I became more outgoing, and I became more me. Like, they felt like I was like letting out, like letting myself closer to them. So coming out has been a really great impact in my life, and I am happy that I did. But I just want to tell everyone who's coming out that you don't have to come out, you don't need to come out. It's all up to you whether you keep it a secret to yourself, you'll tell them later, or you want to tell them now. But when you do, it'll have an impact on you, like a great impact, whether good or bad. It might be bad at first, but I just want everyone to hang on in there. Everything gets better. So whenever you decide to come out, I wish you good luck. So that's the end of my video today. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, share, subscribe our channel. Also go check out our Instagram account at 7transguys, and I'll see you guys again next Sunday. Peace out.